Hello, my dudes. It's Wednesday. Welcome back to VEDS. So today, I've been talking pretty consistently about me writing as a form of creation because that is the type of creation that I am prepping for and do most often. However, I have delved into other art forms before. One of those was when I was a kid, I played piano very consistently. I took lessons for about 8 years and really enjoyed it. Still enjoy playing piano. While I was taking lessons, I also began to write songs. And I have two surviving copies of those today. One is the first song I ever wrote called Caleb's First because if anything, I'm a raging narcissist. And the other one was one that I never officially completed, and it was called Light of Dawn. And just to give context of how old I was when I was writing them, I don't remember, but I was probably like 10. And so today what I want to do is head over to my keyboard and play these and see what insights I may have. So let's go. Alrighty. And fair warning, this keyboard is very old. It is the one that my parents bought my brother when he began playing piano about 2 years before me. And so especially this middle C, it is very finicky. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be playing forte. It's super simple. It's in the key of C, which is, the easiest key to play because there are no half notes. But also the bass part is very simplistic. A lot of times it's just matching what the right hand is doing, except for these two measures where they kind of have their own solo, which I noticed was a thing, I think was a thing in a lot of my music books that I was learning from was, right hand would be what got most of the melody, but there would always be one part where you kind of got a bass solo. But there are some fun parts in this. The lead into that part were just, and it just stops for two notes is kind of fun. And I like how I use, oh now I'm forgetting the actual names, but loudnesses, forte and piano, especially at the end here where you go full force forte, and it kind of backs off and gets quieter, except for, of course, the fact that my middle C is broke, so that kind of defeats the purpose of that. Definitely simplistic, but for a 10-year-old writing his first piano song, it's not bad. Alright, but on to my slightly more sophisticated one. Light of Dawn, which is in 5/4, because I was that kid. I wanted to do things no one had done before, and of course people had written in 5/4, but it's not common for very sane reasons. Also, I'm going to be much worse at this. I'm not good at sight reading, and I'm especially not good at sight reading my terrible notations, so let's see how we go. A lot of these notes are kind of squished together, so it's hard to see what's what. So this one it's a lot more call and response. It has a very bluesy opening. I was much more ambitious with using sharps and flats, but I don't think always to the bonus of it. I just realized I was reading, that should be a... Yeah, so these flats and just these don't gel well together well enough. Also, there's no reason why this needs to be in 5/4. I think a lot of times I just reverted to playing it in 4/4 when I was sight reading it. I also was using two endings, which was kind of cool. That was probably something that I was just getting into with other songs. But ultimately, I think this one, and to be fair, it was unfinished. I was still working at it at the time. Oh, I just discovered. Oh wait, no, this is Caleb's first again. Never mind. I just rewrote it. Oh, but this one's new. And this one's even more unfinished. That's fine. For the 5 measures that it exists, that one's fine. I wrote it in 3/4, which is interesting. All 3 of these songs have a different time signature. So, ultimate takeaway, I get why I did not pursue composing. Neither of these are bad, I would say, especially considering the age that I wrote them. Light of Dawn is a mess. But yeah, definitely I'm a bit more talented with the pen that I am with the ivories. But still, this was kind of a fun trip back in seeing what, a very different version of me and what he was making at the time. So I will see y'all tomorrow.